Welcome to This Explainer! Today, we're embarking on a super energetic, kid-friendly adventure straight into the magical world of chance and choice. We're going to take those concepts that usually just live inside dusty textbooks and bring them right out into the real world. So, grab your imaginary wizard hats, because we are absolutely ready to make some math magic happen.
Okay, let's just dive right into this with a simple question. What if you could predict the future? Now, I'm not talking about gazing into crystal balls or, reading tea leaves. I'm asking if you're ready to play a game of magical chance where you can actually learn to predict the future using the power of mathematics. I mean, it kind of sounds like a superpower, right? Well, that is exactly what we're going to explore today.
Section 1. An Adventure in Chance.
So, let's define our core concept here. Probability is simply a measure of the chance of an event occurring. You can think of probability as our magical rule book. It's this secret language that helps us understand exactly how likely our surprises are to actually happen. Whether it's a 0, meaning literally impossible, or a 1, meaning it is absolutely certain, this rulebook quantifies the chance of basically any event.
Section 2. Unboxing the magic surprises.
So, take a look at our ultimate tool. This is the DepEd Probability Kit, sitting right there on the lab bench. And I gotta say, this isn't just a box of toys. It's a fully comprehensive set designed for massive group adventures or even individual quests right in the classroom. Plus, it's completely non-toxic, totally safe for everyone, and it brings the whole concept of probability entirely to life.
The really crucial point here is just the sheer volume of magic packed inside this box. We are talking about a class kit with over 180 pieces. We've got our little fortune tellers, that's the 5 polyhedral number dice and 2 coin dice. We have our wheels of surprise, which are 9 different spinners. You add in 50 coins, 32 color red and yellow counters, and 52 playing cards. But the real secret ingredient, the 30 combination activity cards that basically serve as our spell books for this whole adventure.
Section 3. Setting up the fun.
Let's walk through our step-by-step guide. Step 1. You just pick one of those 30 activity cards. Step 2, set up your tools. So maybe it's a spinner, or perhaps your fortune-telling dice. And step 3, you spin, roll, and meticulously record the outcomes. Honestly, following these activity cards with scientific accuracy is the real secret to making these probability experiments work perfectly and actually generate meaningful results.
And right here we see a really vital concept from the curriculum: random sampling versus selective sampling. You can think of random sampling as blindfolded magic. Every single magical item, whether it's a red chip or a yellow chip, has an exact equal chance of being picked. Selective sampling, on the other hand, is really just picking your favorites. By using the kit, students get to physically feel the difference between a random fair draw and a totally biased selective one.
Section 4. Epic Classroom Showdowns.
Now, for the teachers out there, you can integrate this kit so seamlessly into your lessons with these highly interactive games. Just imagine a dice race challenge to teach outcomes, or maybe a sampling detective game to test out random sampling. These kinds of quests help students describe outcomes using terms like equally likely, less likely, or certain. It completely transforms how they engage with math. Now visualize a spinner showdown in action. Imagine a spinner divided into 3 equal slices. After the students give their wheel of surprises a few good spins, they tally up those dynamic results and turn those magical surprises into bright, colorful data charts. It really bridges that tricky gap between physical, hands-on actions and actual data processing.
Which naturally leads us to a pretty vital question. Is this game actually fair? When students look at their charts, they kind of have to become these little data detectives. Like, if one color on a spinner is twice as big as the others, is that fair? Challenging students to test fairness in games is an absolute core part of understanding probability distributions.
Section 5. Predicting the future.
So here is where we visually translate that real-life action. We are comparing theoretical probability, which is what our math spells predicted on paper, versus experimental probability, which is the actual real-world outcome of our physical experiments with the dice and spinners. When students do, say, 50 spins, they can instantly see exactly why there might be a discrepancy between what was supposed to happen and what actually happened.
So we go from little fortune tellers all the way to data detectives. By recording all these outcomes, students are naturally learning the fundamental counting principle. They're using possibility diagrams and tree diagrams to figure out the number of possible outcomes.
They aren't just, memorizing dry formulas anymore. They are literally physically building the logic of mathematics with their very own hands.
Let's summarize our adventure with this really fantastic thought. Math is the real magic, turning abstract numbers into physical, hands-on adventures in chance. Using the probability kit completely removes math anxiety for sure. It takes complex, intimidating topics like compound events and measures of variability, and it turns learning them into an engaging, whimsical game.
I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. What magical future will you predict when you finally get your hands on the probability kit? Whether you're testing fairness or mapping out experimental data, the real power of chance is quite literally in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep exploring the magic of math.